Hey everyone, we got some more great news for Palantir stock investors as the company has signed several major deals that posted on its website and other areas we got information from. So I'll evaluate three of its recent major deals and discuss what these deals could mean for Palantir stock investors. So let's take a look.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
All right, so let's start with the deal with commercial space station developer Starlab Space, which added Palantir as a strategic partner seeking to use its AI capabilities to support space station operations. The companies announced the partnership on June 20th, but did not disclose financial details associated with the deal. So, hard to say the financial impact of this deal. But if we look at Palantir more broadly, the company has turned profitable on the bottom line and reached a scale where it does generate profitability. And so you can reasonably assume that this deal will be incrementally positive for Palantir and the bottom line. So great news here for Palantir as it continues to expand with more companies, more institutions worldwide. All right, the next deal I wanted to talk about was Palantir announced a deal by the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health to support the agency's mission to accelerate better health outcomes. And the terms of this deal was stated, which I do like to see, and the contract is worth 19 million over 2 years, so roughly 10 million per year for this contract. So a significant sum for one customer, $10 million over 2 years. That's definitely going to be, or I shouldn't say definitely because I don't know all the specifics, but it's likely to be positive on the bottom line for Palantir as it expands into more business. Now, this is a health agency. Palantir is known to have great progress with agencies, institutions, and government institutions, government segments. They have these deeper pockets. They can sign these deals more readily than businesses can, especially small businesses. You could see the size of this deal, 10 million per year. Not very many businesses can afford Palantir's services, despite the fact that it's widely assumed and it's widely believed that Palantir has the best in class service in this category. It's just a matter of can the business afford Palantir's service. That's why Palantir has really launched and pushed the pedal on its bootcamp initiative. It wants to get inside a business and demonstrate what it can do. And then the business can feel like it's okay to spend a lot of money on Palantir's service because of what they're going to get back in return. They can be confident about what they're going to get back in return. And the third deal I want to talk about here is Palantir's deal with the Tampa General Hospital and Palantir Technologies. Now, they signed a new agreement, but they've worked together since 2021. And these are the type of deals I really like to see when I'm considering a company is expanding relationships with existing customers, because this is evidence that the company is delivering excellent return on investment. If an existing customer extends a relationship with you and expands the relationship, spends more with you, that means you're demonstrating great value. Otherwise, why would they increase their spending with you, right? Why would they extend the contract? It's because they liked what they got and they're now expanding. That's great evidence of the customer value proposition, which is one of the primary categories I look for when I'm considering making an investment. The customer value proposition is an integral part of my evaluation of companies. If they have a good customer value proposition, meaning customers are getting more value in return for the money they're spending with the company. If that fundamental equation is right, then that means the company can grow much further, because every customer it works with, it offers better value than what the customer is paying. And so, of course, that customer is going to want to come back, and that customer is going to discuss its services with other customers, and the service will grow as it continues to deliver better value. So that's one of the fundamental things I look for. And then the second part of that if the business has a good customer value proposition. The second thing I look for is, are they doing that effectively? Meaning, are they offering a good customer value while still profitable, right? Because a lot of businesses right now are offering a good customer value, but they're losing tons of money on the bottom line. They're pricing their products so low so that they can generate sales and they can generate growth, but that's leading to losses on the bottom line. And I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in companies that can deliver a good customer value proposition and do that profitably. That's business. That's business. That's the kind of business I would like to own. Palantir has been profitable, but not for very long. It's only been about a year that Palantir is profitable on the bottom line after being in business for a couple of decades. So they're new to this profitability thing, but it's good to see that they're profitable. And one of the reasons that Tampa General expanded the relationship with Palantir is that they cut by 83% the amount of time required to place patients, and post-anesthesia care unit holds declined by 28%. At the same time, the length of stay for sepsis patients went down by 30%. So these are meaningful outcome improvements as a result of using Palantir services. So the hospital would like to increase their relationship because they're seeing meaningful improvement in outcomes. So no surprise there that they expanded their relationship. Now, Palantir stock is trading at an expensive valuation. It's at a forward price to earnings of 64.58. Now, I upgraded the stock on June 6th. Well, no, I updated the stock on June 6th, but I upgraded it to a borderline buy a few months ago, and the stock has increased since then. The valuation is getting rich, and so it's getting close to the point where I would say that Palantir stock is getting too expensive to buy, but I'm not there yet. The company has delivered several process improvements over the last few months since I've upgraded it. But Palantir, man, it's been like 3 years now where I upgrade Palantir stock to a buy, and then within a month or two, the stock price increases by so much so quickly that I've had to take it off my list. So Palantir has not remained on my list of stocks as a buy for very long because the price seems to violently fluctuate. It goes up by a certain amount, and the valuation gets expensive, and then it drops, and then it goes back up and goes back down. It's been one of the more volatile stocks I've been following over these last few years, and you can see that in the choppiness of the valuation. Look at how expensive and cheap it goes. When Palantir stock is trading at a forward PE in the low 40s, I feel it's a good valuation to buy and to enter. But when it's trading up here in the 60s, I feel it's a little too expensive. But you can see how it fluctuates so violently in this range. And this is just going back 1 year. And look how much it fluctuates between these valuation ranges. So it's been a difficult stock to follow because of these moves, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, with not so much difference in terms of its earnings per share expectations. Its earnings per share expectations do not fluctuate by as much as the valuation fluctuates. So, great news for Palantir stock investors, although I would still be a little careful around the stock because it is on the expensive side. Did you know that over 90% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed? It'll really help support my channel if you hit that subscribe button. And oh, by the way, one of the benefits of being subscribed is that I take requests from subscribers more often than I do from non-subscribers. So if you prefer that benefit, please subscribe to the channel.